drive. This would be sad to see.
I mean, we're going to see this a couple of times in slow-mo, but to even think about doing this is crazy. Did he actually make contact?
Or something.
Was it?
Phoebe, they want in the back. Nothing doing.
Oh, no, Barry. Stephen Phoebe was terrific there.
Oh, he's gone mad.
Silly. Go, Barry. Okay, do not hesitate, Stan. Get that man off the ground. He's going to cost your club. This is just not on.
They're taking him off the ground, taking him off the ground. Here comes Heatley.
Damn good job.
And he has been reported.
Well, he just got frustrated, didn't he? Only because Stephen Phoebe went back with the best second effort you've seen so far in the game. And just about 26 seconds of football madness by Barry Hall.
Got in by 1 centimetre. Winning. They want to let him chip off the ball, gentlemen. Yes, and they're going to take a backward step. Daniel Chick. Sydney have got Roberts Thompson down in the goal square at full forwards. Starting this quarter on the interchange bench. He's got a chip on him beautifully there, there it goes. Oh, it's on behind play. Hall glass into it. Play continuing now in the middle. And it comes to Cousins. He wants the 5 quarters as it goes out to the wing. Jones. And it's over. Let's get back to the pocket. 2 on 1 now.
The only thing that can happen here is very all to get a shot at goal. The Eagles will get the ball in the middle of the ground. I reckon Glass is actually silly to go on with it.
Kidali.
Forward, Witters in the clear, Jan Siracusa looks back towards the middle. Hall, oh, Wellingham, wonderful courage, Wellingham, he dropped one, he's down, they battle after the football 10 metres away and the umpire will ball it up. You want courage in football.
We gave it to him too, Barry.
Sharon Wellingham has not flinched. Had they collided at that speed, now it's on. And this is a test for Barry Hall.
We just got to keep control here. This is where Brad Johnson comes in.
Allen, there was no malice in that, so don't disturb.
If he was on the ground.
Barry, get your hands down out of his face.
I think he just took his nose off.
Well, Barry's been a spectator at the other end. He's watched Brownie, and Brownie's worked over a couple of his mates, so he wants to get a crack at him as well. As much about that as anything else.
Nothing of you.
This could be an errant elbow just flying for the mark. We'll have a look at it. Yeah, that's what it was.
Didn't even see him coming.
No, it was just an elbow. Yeah. It's pure accident.
But how gutsy is that by the kid?
He's had a beautiful start to the game too. He's had 16 possessions, 3 marks, 2 inside 50s, 8 contested possession. For a little fella, it's a great start.
Since I've seen on a football field for a while, Barry Hall on Brent Staker. They were jostling behind play. Hall wanted a free kick, lost his cool, and that is an ugly incident.
I'll tell you what, the look of Brent Staker's eyes after the impact is not going to do Barry Hall a whole lot of good.
And Hunter remonstrated at the time, and then Bo Waters came in and flew the flag at quarter time,
which was good.
Scotty Thompson is a renowned antagonist, and I think they almost brought a new rule in 12 months ago.
And it's on now, Dale. It's on.
It
is on. 3 of them are after.
That's a good headlock too. He has been poking the bear, and the bear has responded.
He's been doing it all day, Das, too. You're spot on from the start of the game. He's been aggravating him.
Yeah, he's not letting go either. One of those things where you can't really retaliate as a player. We'll keep an eye on it because it's really going on behind the scenes here.
You watch the fights, I'll watch the footy, Chriso, as they used to say in the old days. As the Kangaroos mount the attack. Oh, there's a push in the back. It'll be a North free kick.
Scotty Thompson's standing over Hall here at the moment, and
he is a very brave man, Scott
or
Thompson.
an incredibly stupid one. He's not backing down. He's continuing to have a go.
It's still going back here. He will not leave him alone, Scott Thompson. He is
Hall coming off Andy by the look of it.
Good Mark Hansen in the middle of the pack. Oh, the Kangaroos. Well, probably more in this one. There's going to be a free kick, is there?
Yeah.
Kangaroos kick against Hall.
He had half a swing there, Barry, before. And we're going to get him off and have a spell.
Well, it's an explosive scene here, given the history that we're all too aware of.
It was borderline now. Scotty Thompson, it's an interesting game these days, isn't it, where you can bump, you can push from behind, and there's no consequence. So I reckon Barry sent a message here and said, you know what, at some point in time, you want to poke the bear's going to get angry, and
he wasn't letting go, even despite the pressure from other players either.
Well, Thompson's at an advantage because he knows Hall just cannot afford to lose his control. Well, Chris, the interesting thing's now going to be to see if any of these North Melbourne players are prepared to run near Barry Hall. It was absolutely out of control there. There's push and shove out on the ground now with Jack Zeeble and Daniel Cross. You can see that there's some real feeling. Barry Hall's leaving the ground surrounded by 3 or 4 of his Western Bulldogs teammates. The North boys are going past him at the moment. They've clearly done enough. They've said enough. They've pushed and baited enough, and they're going to go off their way. The Western Bulldogs are going to go off theirs, and that red hot and the temperature that was out of control there for a little while does seem to have subsided here as the two teams leave.
We're keeping a close eye on Scotty Thompson and Barry Hall, and they've shown a bit more respect. Scotty Thompson, he stayed away from him, and that might be why.
Thrown there. I don't think I'd steal the beards of either of those guys in a cup. Don't argue. Emergency umpire's on his way out to try to sort that one out. No luck lost there, Vic. No, certainly not.
As he picked the footy up, and beautiful kick to Jones. Jones now. Hall one out here. Oh, free kick to Barry Hall.
Against Barry? Yeah, against. I think he hasn't given Barry an inch, and he's dragged him down 50 metres for abuse. He had Barry in the he had Silvani in a headlock and dragged him to the ground.
You saw Aaron Sandilands come off, and he put his hand up straight away. Watch this replay first, and I think Lloydie's got that spot on. That's the old-fashioned headlock pile drive. At the same time, he's getting a little frustrated, Barry, but Sandilands put his hand up, and it looked as though he was.
But just can't see anything he likes. Hall will have a couple against him. He ran it well, but he put his hands in Brown's back and grudgingly gives the footy up. There it was. However, Brown turns it over to Cross. To Boyd. Hall again. The hand was in the back. Bazza won't like that. Don't get near him, umpire. Wasn't much of a push. Umpire Matthew Nichols, they say he can handle himself too. Harry O'Brien, you're taking your life into your hand.
Well, it's got a bit of a feel about it all of a sudden out there, doesn't it?
Well, Barry's got a third chance to put a hand in the back.
Well, they've got.
It'll be ball against Sydney. All knocked it forward. Sydney. Run forward in smooths. Little handball comes out. Goes to half forward. Sampi, take it over the line. As the strike continues off the ball. Emergency umpire out there, Michael Cotto. You'll see the co-hanger absolutely ripped his neck off. And Eagles players remonstrated they weren't going to let that go unnoticed.
The Swans led by Bolton and Kirk in that area important as well. Hall again the target, and Roughhead getting back.
50 metres, let's go, Buse.
Oh, here's another 50.
Number one. Two. It's got 50 metres twice.
I'm not sure umpire Vozzo saw the second one, did he?
Yeah, 2 metres.
It was there, though.
And another one right to the goal square.
So it goes from one end to the other.
Yeah. It's very hard, mate. Squat 3 times.
Ruffhead's going to kick a goal. And Paul Roos's reaction will be pretty interesting here with Barry Hall. Because he owes his team big time now, does Barry. He's let them down in a big way. Not good enough.
No, you just don't need to do that, Barry.
Got to be better than that.
He's got to be a lot better than that. It's not about Barry Hall. And he's coming straight off the ground there. Paul Roos has seen enough. He's going to be standing there. He'll address him eyeball to eyeball, one would think. We've seen that in the past too. He's not afraid to give it to Barry right between the eyes. I mean, what he needs to do now is settle Barry Hall down enough so they can put him back into this game. In fact, he's just ignored him there.
Put him in Coventry for a while.
Barry just didn't need to do that, and then there's a third one, a bit of a dust up here with the players, a bit of a blow up, and then he just gives Sam Mitchell just a light forearm in the chin, and then that's the third one, and then he's off the ground. And the interesting thing about that is Paul Roos didn't speak to him when he ran around the boundary line, went to the bench, came back on later, snuck around the line, but he didn't touch the ball again. In the time there, you see Paul Roos's reaction, just making a point of not actually looking at him at all.
Marriage down, and barring a free kick, it's three-quarter time here. Adelaide. It's a free kick, but it's to Adelaide. Three-quarter time at Amy. And he's been reported, Barry Hall, for striking.
All right, let's go, Barry. You want the 50, Ben? Ben, you want the 50?
Barry Hall has been reported for striking. We know he's been booked many a time before. Clawing, kneeing, headbutting, charging. Oh, he's had the lot. He's got the full deck.
Well, we spoke about it at half-time, the good Barry Hall and the bad Barry Hall. There was no need for this. If it is, we'll just have a look again, see how much is in this. Just trying to get up. Oh, gee. Just a slap. What do you think, Jacko? Go on, go with it.
Here we go.
It's in the face. Is it a fist? Is it open?
It's in the face.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Stupid.
Silly.
You just can't do it.
No. You can't. Why do it? I mean, he's had a fantastic game. He's led by the front. He's had a fantastic first half, kicked 3 goals, and now an undisciplined act like that.
Well, we've still got a game here.
He knows it too.
Oh, boy. He was suspended for 9 games last year in total, so his record won't help him. Big.
Just the sort of player that would do well in the Gaelic football, Robbo. But here's another.
Barry Hall's been penalised.
Well, Bustling has given away 4 free kicks when it really hasn't been required.
Well, it's exactly what they don't need now. If McCartney can kick this, it's a goal. It is a great kick. Haven't they kicked some big goals?
Yep.
Well, it's one thing to give the free kick away.
Oh, Barry, don't be a goose.
Take him off.
Sierakowski's warming up, boys. I assume that Barry Hall's coming off.
Yeah. Well, I'll look at that video.
Yeah, he's just out of control, isn't he, now? He's got to go to the bench. You'd think that's what the runner's indicating. And he's absolutely ignoring him.
Well, it was obviously stiff. I mean, the free kick it was there was marginal.
Kirk for Maxfield. Hall on the lead. He'll ignore that. Go longer to Nix. Nix one out with Motlop. Good spoil, bad spoil, Motlop. Free kick to Matthew Nix. And the Swans should take the lead. And Hall and Mick are saying hello to one another. Well, it's been threatening to get a little steamy here in the summer heat in Canberra.
Psychological warfare there, isn't there?
It'd be like looking at a mirror for those two. And now Matthew
I've just
Nix.
found out that Andrew Schauble has just been carted off in an ambulance, so a heavy concussion and that cut to his eye in the first quarter.
That incident with Wayne Carey, thanks for that, Tiff. They're down with Dunkley as well. Ball's on the verge of doing a strip show as Matthew Nix, from directly in front, gives Sydney the lead. Well, this could be a very entertaining afternoon for the crowd. Matthew Nix gets his second. The Swans get the opening goal of the third quarter and they take the lead by a point.
I know John Longmire has stressed the importance this week and over the last couple of weeks that you've got to know the strengths of your teammates, and that's highlighted by the fact there of Stewie Maxfield. Matthew Nix has got a favoured side. He's put it to the advantage. Didn't take the mark, but obviously got the resulting free kick.
I think that's Brett Allison acting as a runner for the Sydney Swans, and he was very quickly out there. These boys are still having a little bit of a push and shove, Barry Hall and Mick Martin, and they really have to now concentrate on it. And he kicks it away as the siren sounds, and the protagonists, Hall and Martin, are at it after the siren, as is Pickett and Jones for their respective teams.
And Robbo, they're doing it in front of a crowd of 63,760. And Mick saying, for heaven's sake, give it a rest. Bez is saying, no, we've got a quarter to go. Mick saying, get him off, get him off.
Yeah, how do you feel in this?
Well, maybe Barry will have the last laugh, because at the moment the Saints hold sway. Glenn Archer just a wry smile and says, well, we're still here. St Kilda are 11-11, 77. North have to catch them though. They're 9-7, 61. 15 points the margin. North grimly hanging on. Almost thrown out to Carey. Here's Big Bad bustling. Having a go with Mickey. That'll be an interesting conversation, that one.
Look at this ball work.
In the meantime, the Saints carry on with it. The game. Here's Hall and Martin. They're in the thick of things. Martin is effective spoiler. Hall is there. Archer is there. Some tough guns. Zilla straight up in the air. Down she comes. Martin is there again. So too Blakey. This is desperate times now for North Melbourne. They're not out of it yet. Here's Aussie Jones spearing it in towards full forward. Carey used the body nicely at the back. Nice little nudge. And he finds Archer. Part of North Melbourne's old firm. And they've been so good to them. Intercepted this time, however, for the moment. Stevens, clever kick. Clever kick, going 30 metres. And they're still going. Saying there, look, do you want my address if you're coming around?
Those photos will be on the back page of The Age, won't they? The lookalikes.
They're just comparing hairdressers, Robert.
Sensational.
No one's asked you, Baz, about the recruitment of Buddy Franklin and the role that you think he's going to play. We're going to get this on replay. That was an attempted strike by the Hawks. And nice work there from Barry just to settle them down.